What's going on, y'all? How we live, how we live. What's going on, Joe? Official doll maker, what's going on? Little Oreo's in the house. There's Meg and Lucas. One of our sponsors, Tommy. Fresh as of last night, too. So we'll get a little respect going in the chat for Tommy. All right, so for those of you who are here for last night's 5M stream, I spent an hour today in the middle of a migraine trying to figure out why it won't give YouTube chatters points when I give points to everyone. And I figured it out. It's nothing I was doing. It has to be with the fact that Twitch was the initial platform that I first started using Streamlabs OBS with, right? So in order for it to work, it only works for Twitch right now. In order for it to work, I would have to switch my platform over, but then the bot would lose all my settings because they're all on the Twitch profile, right? I know it's confusing, I know, but this is what the Streamlabs OBS tech support people told me today. They're working on a fix for that. So here's what I've done instead. For every 5 minutes is the shortest increment. But what I did was I cranked up, just for YouTube people, I cranked up the amount of points they earn now every 5 minutes. So if you're just hanging out in the chat, every 5 minutes you earn 50 chat points, right? It used to be 25, so I doubled that. And then if you're chatting in the chat every 5 minutes, if you're sending at least 2 or 3 chat messages every 5 minutes, you have a chance to get 75 more. So every 5 minutes, that'll be 125. And then I increase the amounts for donations and members and all of that. So I feel bad that I wanted to do that, but it's not possible the way that Streamlabs OBS and Streamlabs has their loyalty and chat points set up. So even if I opened up I used to use the standalone software, but it doesn't import. So, but everybody should be getting more points now than they used to. So, hey, Joan, what's going on? And I do apologize for that. It is out of my hands, unfortunately. So, anyways, welcome everybody. Today is pre-wipe day for Rust servers, and we have just in the last couple of weeks, myself and TMG AM 1013 Tanner. I know you guys know who he is. I know that we've been for the last week and a half or so. We've been putting together a Rust server. Tomorrow is wipe day. It's a forced wipe. It's forced by by Facepunch, the developers, because they're adding some stuff into the game. And every month the server gets wiped anyways. So we have a wipe day. It's our first wipe day. And so what I'm trying to do today is I've got right here, I've got these mods. Let me open this up. I've got these right here that I've highlighted on the screen that I want to get installed today, so I can back up the mods folder so I can restore it easily after the wipe. So that's what we're working on today. We're going to start with the easy ones and work our way up. So what you're looking at right here is the website for the server and for our gaming server group, the YCanCrack. Don't ask about the name, it just happened. But the link's below in the description if you guys want to go visit the website out and check it out. I just finished that up yesterday. I just threw it together. It's nothing special, but here it is. Exactly. So if you guys want to read all this stuff, you're welcome to hit that link below and go check that website out. More content will be added to the website as we get going. Hello, Tracy. All right, so as you can see, this here that I showed you was this is the list of plugins I got to get installed today. This is what we already have installed right here. We have all of those installed on the server. And I've got, how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 I want to get in today. So, and some of these do some cool things, like this furnace stopper one will stop furnaces from burning wood if there's nothing to smelt. So we've got, this is what we're working on. This, of course, is my editor. This, of course, on the left side of the screen, the red and black thing, that's my Archon console. You can see right now the server is up and running. So the first thing I do need to do is I need to go over here. Now, some of this stuff, because it displays IP addresses and passwords and things like that, I am not going to have those on the stream. But I'll tell you what I'm doing off screen. Right now, what I'm doing is I am going to shut down the server so I can install some stuff with my FTP program. How are you today, Tracy? And Kevin, welcome. I hope everybody's good today. All right, so I wish there was a way I could show you this, but I can't have the FTP stuff out there. I hope you guys understand. But what I'm doing is I'm looking at all the files in the server right now through a program called FileZilla, which is a file transfer protocol program is what it is, right? And it's how I take these and get them into the server. So what I have to do, the way this works, the way you install mods on a Rust server is you install these Rust files, these .cs files. When you restart the server, it auto-generates all the config files that you need, which then after we restart it and get the config files, I'll be editing them on screen in the editor. Plugins. We're going to start with the easy ones. So we're going to start with info panel first. Yep. Yeah, where's my desktop? Desktop. Server files. Rust server. In development. Plugins. Furnace stopper. Furnace stopper is in. We'll do foundation limits. And then we're going to do we'll start with those two. So now I've got those installed. You doing good today? It's been a hot one. Dude, you know where Pine Knot, Kentucky is? Right down there by Oneida, Tennessee. Hey, Robert, how you doing, man? Okay, so let me go over here, back to my console. And you see right now we're disconnected. This is all grayed out. So I'm going to start it up. Cuff stream was really good. It was a good time last night. It was a good time. I'll tell you what, Tommy, this is a lot easier than developing a 5M server. I will say that. While the game engine has some issues, still, after the game's been 6 years old and it's been out of early access and a full release for a year now. They're about to release a console version of the game. And I swear to God, Facepunch, if any of you devs or any of the Facepunch staff is listening, do not enable, don't even do any cross-platform play. Console players do not need to be with PC players. I don't think they'll be able to do it anyways because at least for modded servers. I think they're going to have their own console servers, to be honest with you, like a lot of places. But it would cause, I have nothing against console players, but it would cause a lot of issues for console players because, anytime in GTA Online you go up against someone who's a keyboard and mouse user and you're using a controller, you're going to get wrecked every time, right? So, okay, so server is up. I should have config files here. Let's get me to the right folders here. So I see foundation limit.json. We'll pull that over. And what was the other one I put in? Fuck, I'm going nuts now. Oh, furnace stopper. I'm a moron. And it doesn't look like there's a config for furnace stopper. That just works. Okay, perfect. So we'll start with that. So now if I go over here, by date, there we go, foundation limit. Okay, so let me make this a little bigger so you guys can see it in the stream. Timmy, Luke, what's going on? What's going on? Let me minimize these so I can actually see the chat. So basically what you're looking at right here is this is the instructions. It's basically instructions for how the plugin is going to work, right? So you see here we have a default foundation limit, right? We have a default triangle foundation limit. Let me pull up I don't know if it's got it. So, okay, so then what we can do is we can set permissions, right? So for foundation limit VIP or VIP 1, we can increase that to 40, right? 60, 80, etc. So what we're doing is I'm going to limit these at, the default's going to be 30. And VIPs can go to 40. I'm going to drop this one to 50 and this one to 60. Now that might not seem like a lot when you're talking about base building, right? But let me explain something to you. A 30 foundations in a square format is going to be 15 wide by 15, 15 by 15 and so on. So if you think about foundations in the game, foundations in your base, and you've got 15 in one direction and 15 along the other coordinate, X and Y, then that's a big base in the square foundation, right? And the reason we do this is because whenever the server saves, if you look over here on the left, it says save 91,449 ents or entities, okay? A week and a half ago when we started developing the server and I had only the first 2 mods in, it was saving at 6,429 or some crazy number. So in a week and a half with all the base building that's been going on, and Tanner and I have been working on building POI buildings for adding more playable content to the server, we've jumped from 6,500 to over 90,000 entities. Okay, so, and what that means is every foundation, every wall, every door frame, every door, every deployable, such as a chest or a shelf or a chair or a rug, or even down into your storage chest and what you have in your storage chest, every little bullet, every little piece of rock, every piece of wood, every piece of metal fragment, it all saves as one entity, right? And the biggest problem that this game has with the foundation is dealing with huge bases. So this is why we're limiting the foundations for players, so we don't end up with, because this is a PvE server and there's a lot of kits, you don't have to grind your way so hard to get started in the game. And for experienced players, that means that they can build bigger bases faster. And some people go absolutely fucking apeshit with their bases, right? So this is why we do it, to keep the server from running smoothly. And for those of you who were watching the test stream the other night, we had an issue where as we were going, the game would save, and when it would save, it would lag the server out. And that's because of all the entities that it has to save. So that's what we're doing here. And I think this is pretty much it. I'm going to leave these permissions the way they are because it'll auto-generate those permissions. and you'll see in the game when I go in, and I can give these permissions to different groups, right? VIP 2 and VIP 3 I think are just going to be for admin, is what I'll do. I'm not going to change these though, so that's good. So we're going to go ahead and save that, and then we're going to go in the game, and we're going to try to we're going to see if it'll limit us here. Let's see. So last modified right there, foundation limits. We're going to bring that over. We are going to overwrite it. And at 4:10 p.m. Nope. Let me refresh this. Foundation limit 417. There we go. So it should have it in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going over, and I'm just going to double check the configuration in the little server, the little online command panel that we have, just to make sure it changed. And again, I wish I could show you this, but I don't want to give away. I don't want to give out IPs and passwords and ports and all that crap. And it's all displayed on the screen. I can't turn it off. Okay, we gotta go all the way down. Here we go. Release Oxide. Config. Foundation limit.json. And it did save on the server side. We're going to save that again once more. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in game, and we're going to double check that, and we're going to test the furnace stopper too. Let me go over here to Steam and launch Rust. All right, let me catch up with chat here. Sherry's here. What's going on, Sherry? Welcome. And let's see. Hey, Chris DeBoe, what's going on? How long has it taken to build this server? Okay, so we're doing a little bit of an easier method, right? So we're using a company called Gportal. And literally, instead of, so the difference is like the Cuffs 5M server, the Cuffs Daisy server, we rent a server machine, a server box, right? And then we have to install all the server files, and we have to configure all the server files and do all of the work from the ground up, okay? With Gportal, it makes it a little easier because you just tell them what game you want, how many slots you're willing to pay for, and then you buy the server, and they automatically set it up. And to install, for Rust, to install Oxide, which is the program and files you need to run mods, it's a one-click, right? And then we have a panel for all the different kinds of things to set the map seed and the map size and all of that. So it's fairly simple. Most of the work is tweaking things a little bit and making sure they run smoothly and all of that. So doing it this way is a little bit easier because we just pay so much for each server and I think right now we're paying $1.04 per slot, something like that. So I think out of pocket we're paying like $25 a month for this server because it only has 20 slots right now. But it's fairly easy to set up the server to do all this stuff. I've racked my brain trying to figure out why I've screwed things up, why it wasn't working when it should work, and realizing again, just like with 5M, one extra space in there or a missing comma is going to screw up everything. Jacob Payne, what's going on? Taylor's here. Tracy is still here. Glad you guys are here. It does take a good bit on this game to load up. If anybody plays Rust, you'll understand. But I have a theory that the way they had their game load up, because Rust is all on servers. It's a multiplayer game. There's no private unless you buy your own. You set up your own server locally on your own computer, or you buy a private server and whitelist it like we have. Like there's no single player with Rust. I'm glad you're here, Tracy. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I was feeling like shit earlier today, y'all. Like horrible. I didn't sleep last night. I was up and down. I don't know why. I think I was still excited. It was an amazing stream yesterday. It was an amazing stream. It was pretty fun. You're playing GTA Online regular right now? I haven't done that in a while. I've got the God damn, my brain ain't working. I've got the video game arcade. Okay. Yeah, they're having a tournament right now. I don't think we're going to be watching that. Let me do this. Otherwise, you guys won't even see all the cool stuff. Give me this a second here. Let me turn streamer mode off. Okay, so here's our server. One of the plugins I'm going to install today lets me put custom messages right here in this flag bar while it's loading. That's one of the ones we're going to work on today too. Yeah, that's it. And it was kind of a bitch, Tommy, because at first because there's no way to blacklist your server from the public server list, right? Anybody can find it if they search hard enough. So we tried a bunch of different things. At first we were using this plugin called Authenticator, which when you load it into the server required you to type a command and a password into the chat in order to gain access, otherwise it would kick you. But that was a pain in the ass because we had to make the password long and we had to make it, lots of caps and lowercase and stuff like that, so it wasn't easy to guess. And we were having our VIPs, the few VIPs we do have, they were getting kicked because you have 45 seconds to type the password in. So we found a whitelist script, and all it requires me to do now is by Steam ID to add people to a whitelist group that I set up and give them the permission. And when they log in, it checks against that permission. And if they don't have that permission, it kicks them from the server. So with a nice message that says you're not whitelisted. The update for 360 will crash the game. Yeah, that's where I started playing Grand Theft Auto 5, was the console. Because I didn't start playing on PC until 2014. For like the 10 years previous to that, I always joke and say from 2003 to 2013, I had my head up console gaming's ass. But I don't play on consoles anymore unless I'm playing PS4 with my youngest son. What's up, 911? How are you? Yeah, I saw that, Tommy. I made sure I gave you, for some reason, I'm going to have to check the API. When you guys subscribe or become channel members on YouTube, it's supposed to automatically give you the roles. And I don't know why it did, but I manually gave you the roles so you have those and you can see all the extra rooms and stuff. Every once in a while in Discord, just for the people who have the member roles and the Twitch Prime roles, and pretty much from patched member on up, just for those people, I do some streams in my Discord, like with my guitar and some other stuff too. And we'll watch movies in there every now and then. So we do a lot of cool stuff in the Discord for the VIPs. Yep. Well, Taylor, I only have two boys or one boy in school, and he's doing online school. My oldest just turned 21 just the other day, and my second oldest just turned 19, so I'm friggin' old. Friggin' old, man. My youngest is in 9th grade. Hey, Rye, what's going on? How are you, dude? How you be? All right. We're almost there. The first time you load up into a server, it takes a little bit, but then successive reloads on that day. Like, it'll go quicker the next times. I'd be owed. I know. I know, dude. Like, look. You know, everybody makes a big deal out of your 40th birthday, right? When you turn 40. Like, it hasn't been that long ago, but it feels like it's been so long ago since I had my 40th, you know? And I've just gotten old and older and older every fucking year since. And doing this content creator thing, I'll tell you what, for those of you that are just starting out and you think you want to do content creation for a living, be ready for abuse, be ready for stress, be ready for frustration, be ready for self-doubt, be ready for depression. Yeah, console's fun every now and then, Tommy. I'll give it that, you know, like my youngest, I'll tell you what, he's probably going to start making videos on YouTube or on Twitch. And that kid, when I'm not kidding when I tell you he has mastered the story mode. I keep telling him he needs to get on and do speed runs because that kid has found strats. He's found all kinds of cool little glitches. I've played GTA 5 so much, and I don't know. Like, I know how to mod. I've played LSPDFR. I've seen stuff in that game that even people who have played that game don't know exists. But my youngest man, he is so good at the story mode. It's just sick. It's scary. It's scary. How good he is at the single player. I'll bet you if I got him on computer and sent him into a GTA Online public lobby, he'd probably wreck everybody. I hear they're wearing school masks. But I wasn't going to send my kid to school. They let us do online learning at home, and that's what we've been doing. That's why I've been so tired this week. Ever since Monday, I've been up at like 7:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay, yay, we're in. Okay. So what we're going to do is, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go down. And we're going to just throw a little bit of something into, I hope we have some ore. Shit, do we not have any ores? Are they all refined? I think they are. Oh, we have some, okay. All right, good. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to throw some wood in here. I'm only going to put one of these in. Because this is supposed to stop as soon as it's done smelting. So let's watch here and see. John Irwin, what's going on, man? So as soon as that smelts, nope, it's still burning. So furnace stopper is not working for some reason. I don't see one for furnace stopper though. Oh, I do. Furnace stopper use. Okay. Then we're gonna give it to default. And VIP. And see, this is the whitelist one. It only has whitelist allowed. All right, so now let's try this again. Now it should work. It should stop and turn off as soon as it finishes smelting. Boom. That'll save us on wood. Okay, so that plugin works. Now, go back into the admin panel. Whoops. Return. Oh my God. Return. Permissions. Group permissions. Admin. Where's the foundation limits? I don't see that. Huh. So it looks like, okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go. Furnace. Shit, is it? I forgot how it was. Furnace stopper. Okay, let me go check my files over. Plugins. Furnace stop. Okay. And its foundation limit. Oh, the cargo ship's out. Foundation limit. Why didn't that work? Oh, is it a chat command? Okay, so that should have fixed it. Well, it would help I spelled my shit right. There it is, right there. All right. Foundation limit, group permissions, admin. I'm only gonna give admin that one because I want to see if the 30 works. And it's just getting to be nighttime. That's awesome. And it's foggy as hell out there too. Yay! All right. My auto light should kick on here in a second. We'll get rid of some of this extra stuff. We have backpacks too. All right, I've got enough wood. I got my building plan. I got my helmet on. How do you like that door? We found that on the oil rig the other day. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is, so I don't die from a bear. Let me show you guys. This is one of the POIs that we're gonna have in the game. So these are all vending machines that people can buy stuff with scrap. This one here is a scrap exchange with things that, so people can sell things that they get for scrap. But yeah, so just an automated area that we can put, like if you look here, this is the bandit camp. We're way down here. Up here, and then the outpost is up here. Pain in the ass to travel there. We don't have teleport, so I'm going to put some of these little things around the server. There's Tanner. What's going on, Jay? There's the Tanner I was talking about. All right, so, whoa, we had a balloon spawn over here. How about that? We had a balloon spawn. Okay, so I need to find a spot where I can lay out some of these. Here, we're going to do this. That'll make it daylight. All right, so it said it was, we made it a 30 limit, right? Okay, so look at that. You can place up to 40, so it's working. It's keeping count, too. I want to see what happens when I get to 40. $23, $24, $25, $6, $7. $36, $7, $38, $29. Oh, that's cool. So it will destroy it. It won't let you place it anymore. Okay, so that was 40 foundations. And I didn't quite put them in a square, but look how big that is. That's a huge fucking base. That's bigger. That's bigger. I'll bet you anything. All right, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this prison thing, the POI, this is something we're going to have in the game for bad players and role play. Tanner built this prison, but this prison is under the foundation limit. This is my base over here, mine and TRQ's. And even with this big-ass monstrosity of a barn on it, we haven't even come close to that. Even Tanner's base here, we haven't come close to that. So, Tanner, what I did was, hey, Washo, what's up? What I did, Tanner, is the 40 was VIP, 30's default. I've got VIP 2 and VIP 3, so it goes up to 60 for admins. So twice this size for admins, which is still big if we need it for a POI. But I think for standard, you and I as admins, we ought to stick to the VIP, which is 40. But okay, so there we go. Both of those plugins work. Let me go ahead and remove all these. Gone. And let me remove this too. Oh, I don't know, Tanner, have you seen this yet? Tack Dog with the $3 super chat. Thank you, sir. Little F for respect in chat. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. I don't know if you've seen this yet or not, if I showed you this yet or not, Tanner. But this is one of those mini vendor POIs that we'll put around the map. Totally automated, too, so when the lights go, when the nighttime comes around, 22. The lights will automatically turn on. Isn't that great? And then inside here, this is how you get in right here. Right? For restocking. And then, of course, down here so we can get into the middle of all the machines, the restocking. So, and that's something that we're going to offer to players, make it a little easier for players to make it a little easier for them to be able to buy stuff, etc. Okay, so that works then. All right. I'm going to go inside my base and log off because I got weapons on me, just in case the chopper's out. All right, so those two are in. Perfect. That's perfect. All right, so let me go here. Foundation limit and furnace stopper. I'm so glad we got furnace stopper. Let me tell you what. That's great. That's going to save. Okay. This is probably, let's see. Let me pull these up here. Info panel. Hey, Maddie, what's going on? What's happening? Thank you for that $1.99 super chat. Hey, you. All right. Let's see. All right. So same way it looks like. For info panel. What about loading messages? Thank you very much, Maddie. I tell you what, I couldn't sleep last night. I was so excited, I think. I was so excited with I just couldn't believe. You guys had me speechless last night with all those amazing super chats. Like I laid there in bed and I heard Forrest Gump's voice. And just like that, we was getting a YouTube check next month. All right, loading messages by Canostra. Okay, so yep, that looks like it's going to be fairly simple. So let's drop that one in. So I'm going to go over here and stop the server once more. Okay, and then we're going to bring over loading messages. And I'm going to throw the next one I want to work on is skin changer. That one we've had a hard time with another version, so hopefully this will work. We'll restart that server. Hey, David, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. I deserve it. You're so sweet. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, server starting up. And we'll go up here to config, and I'm pretty sure. There we go. Come on, you can do it. I'm pretty sure it should be there. Come on, there we go. Plugins. Config. And it was loading messages. Even though we number few. And oh, skin changer. There we go. Okay. All right. So we have those files. We'll go ahead and quit the game here real quick. Hey, Z-Mom, what's up? What's up? I'm glad you guys had an awesome time last night. I was worried because I wasn't feeling the greatest, like it has been the norm, and then we were a little low populated last night, so I was worried. Okay, that song's got to go. Plugins installed, config. Okay, let me pull these back up. I can kill this one. We're good there. Yeah. So then we're going to open up loading messages. Okay. Whoops, go over here. All right, so frequency in seconds, that should be good. Psycho message every 3 seconds. We're going to change that to 5 seconds. So they already have these here. We're not running queue messages. We don't need to worry about queue position. So we can add as many messages to cycle through as we want. So we're going to start here with welcome to PvE. Let's see. Let me go over to the Discord here. I need to grab something. Okay. All right, so there's that one. I don't know what else to put there. Let's see. I'm sure we'll update these later. I hope I spelled right. Yeah, you're done, shooter guy. That was the dumbest song ever. I'm a shooter guy. Let's see. Learn more at. Throw a link in there. All right, so we'll start with 2 for now. File, save. And we're gonna go over here to skin changing. Curious to see this one. Yeah, see, I don't understand unless there's another config file in data. Let me go look. There might be. Data. Nothing in data. All right. I'm going to doubt that this thing is going to work. But we'll see. We'll see. There wasn't much information with this one. We were planning on getting Skin Box, which is going to cost us $17, but we'll see what happens here. How are you, Z-Mom? How you been? You loving the new logo? I'm glad you like it. I did like, I'll show you. I'll replay Madeline's last stream chat. I've got custom graphics, too, to match. How awesome is that? You should check out my website, too. Command settings, that would be /SC. That'd probably be good. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Okay. Let me get rid of that. We'll go over here and re-upload these and just double check them. And then we'll restart the server here again. So, config. And we just need to bring loading messages over. Overwrite that. Double check the config setting. You're down taking care of services? Are you kidding me? That's the dumbest shit ever, G Portal. I'm in the middle of working. You can't be down. Okay, it's not. I don't know why it threw me there for some reason, to that error message. Okay, Rust, Oxide, config, loading messages. They are there. We'll save it. I'm going to restart the server, and then we'll hop in, and we'll see. We'll see if those loading messages took place. You like that? You like that logo? That's my new artwork. The shirts are looking badass, y'all. The shirts are looking badass. I'm making all new shirts and stickers and stuff. The old logo, this one that you can see here a little bit, that's going to be the new Legacy logo. The old Legacy logo was gone, never to come back. Yeah, so I had to go do new stuff. We did a whole theme in the Discord where it's the community theme is like a motorcycle club, right? But it's a fan club, of course. That's what the FC stands for. But those people that follow me or subscribe, are members on YouTube, channel members, Prime subs on Twitch, and my Patreons are all part of the 3 percenters, which is the inner circle of my community. All right, so as soon as the game decides to load up again, well, I'm hoping. And I'm hoping that Skin Changer actually works, though there wasn't much documentation with it. If it doesn't, in a couple weeks we'll have custom skins on the server. Hey, Dimitri, how you doing? All right, so the server is not up yet. It's still loading. It takes a minute. It takes a minute to load up the server. And I'm thinking about it. Let me go over here to Archon. I think it's still spawning. You see that, Tanner? We're up to 92,583 entities right now. And see this difference? 92,583 to 95046. That means we've got a few thousand broken entities. But everything looks like it's loading fine. I don't see any errors yet. There it is. All right, let's see if our oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So we're going to have to drop that down, though. Where's the other one? So it's going to randomly load these messages. I'm going to have to drop that font size down. You got access to the online Archon? Nice. Oh, that would be great, dude. Like to get one of the stickers with the logo on it? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'm looking into having, for the 3 percenters, for some people, I'm looking to have, I got a whole squad. I know. I know I do. I've been talking to a patch company, and I'm thinking about having all of the artwork made up in actual patches for 3 percenter access only, right? And even to the point to where I give the patches for chapters, right? Like the one with your city name on it or your state name on it. Like I would give those out like they wouldn't be for sale like the rest of it. You know what I mean? Be something special. And I've got my leather cut. You guys have seen me wear it on Twitch sometimes. I'm waiting for some patches to show up for that. So, but hell yeah, 3% represent. Hopefully they'll do one big enough I think 3X is the biggest that Streamlabs has right now. I did ask them, they're supposed to be adding extended sizes, like up to 5X. You got it, Dimitri. Info posted in admin chat. Awesome. Awesome. I haven't been paying attention. Did that change to be a YCC VIP? I haven't seen it change. Okay, that song's got to go. This is supposed to be the Pretzel Rocks rock channel. This is like pop. Well, hell, even if it just holds that one, that would be fine. But eventually the idea here is to, because I've got an info panels that will pop up info on a chat command, right? Like /help, and it would bring up information. Calander, what's going on? Tommy, if you go to my website, buddharocks.com, and just click on, if you scroll down, you'll see the merch, and then if you click on it, there should be a link to go to the store, or at the top, I believe there's a link that says merch. And actually, down in the description of the video below is probably a direct link to my merch store. Okay, so loading messages work. Oh, would help if I gave myself permission, son. Skinchanger.use. We're going to leave it that way for now. Skin changed all. What? Oh, you got to put the skin ID in. Okay. All right. Cool. Then let me do this then. Let me do that again. Skin. Okay. So this is the way this one works then. Let me go get a t-shirt. Fuck, do I have one? I don't know if I have one. Does she have one on her? No. I don't know if I have a t-shirt. I've only got a long sleeve one. All right. We'll do it we'll do it the easy way. Attire, t-shirt. The fuck is it? T-shirt 1, Buddha Rocks. Okay. So that's going to be in slot. We'll do slot 1 here. Okay, so now what I need to do is miscellaneous documents, text dots. Okay, let's see if this works. So it said SC space skin ID space 0 for the first slot in our belt. Okay. Let's see. There's that. 0. And that should have. We gotta wait for it to load, but that should have. Put the shirt on. It's got a loading symbol, so it's pulling the skin ID from Steam. That might take a minute here. Yep, it worked. Ah! You see that shit, Tanner? You see that shit? Look at that. Look at that. How awesome is that? That was just a quick skin that I threw together. right? So it does work. That does work. This system works. So I think VIPs are going to get skins. So it does work. It works like a motherfucker. Okay, now I got to try something else here. I got to do this. Let's see. Okay, we're going to remove... I don't know if I can remove that door. We're just going to go out here and we're going to... Okay, so I made one more skin, one more custom skin that I've got published in the Steam workshop right now, which is a garage door skin. So I'll give myself one of those. Okay, and that's in slot 0. So this is our garage door skin right here. T/SC bit 0. There it is, baby. These were just quick ones I threw up, but I've got the invisible door here too. So other than the thing, it's completely invisible. Yes, this one works. It's a little rudimentary. It's not as easy as Skinbox, but it does work. It does work. So now I gotta go and make a bunch of custom skins. Oh yes, I love it. I love it. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, so that's working. Then let me go over here. Plugins, skin changer, loading messages. Those are installed and working. All we have left is the rules, quest, and info panel. This is going pretty fast, man. Okay, so we disconnect and close this out. Hell yes. Okay. So the next ones then are going to be, we'll do rules. Quest is something that it might take a little time here, so we're going to do that one last. Info panel, I have to go look at documentation on, because that one's a little confusing. You're choosing an API. So much smoother than GTA. Well, applying the skins is. Making them is a pain in the ass, because what I have to do is I have to load the game up, and then they have a workshop skin editor, right? And there's tricks and tips that they don't tell you to use that you can do. So you notice how that first shirt was an all-over design. What I had to do is go in order to make it so it's on the shirt properly. I have to download the default textures and edit those. But, Commander, it's much like editing a uniform texture in GTA 5. And then the cool thing is, once you get the basic textures done, you can re-upload those into the workshop editor. And then they have all the different sliders for the colors and the luminosity and making shit invisible like that and all that. Which is something that, unfortunately, we don't have with Rockstar. But then again, in order to make cinematic videos in Rust, and if any of you have seen the Santa Saves Xmas Eve, a Rust cinematic video that I did a couple years ago, it's way harder to do cinematic video. You have to do it with console commands. You have to record the footage, and then you have to set up your camera and angles and the time and all of that, and then record. And then go back and replay it with a different angle and a different angle and a different angle, and then edit all of those that you recorded together. So for 3 minutes and 49 seconds of video, it took me approximately 22 hours to edit. Probably another 8 to capture and record footage. All good, Tommy. It'll be there. It's not going away, bro. More customization options, exactly. Okay, so let me shut down the server one more time. Go over here off screen into my FileZilla, and we're going to throw in. Whoops. In development, plugins. And we're going to do the rules GUI. And I'm going to throw quests over too. Yeah, we'll do them 2 at a time like that. Okay, so now I should have them here. After I restart the server. All right, there we go. Server is getting restarted. Buddha knows your pain. I do, man. I do. But I'll tell you what. You know what we'll do while we're waiting? It's only 3 minutes and 49 seconds. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to treat you guys to this because it's my content. I can replay it if I want to, right? Let me come over here and find it, and then we'll watch it right now while we're waiting for the server to restart. Where is it? Hello. Santa saves Xmas Eve. Let's try it a different way. Oh, hell, I can't even spell today, y'all. 4 letters in the word. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. All right, here we go, y'all. Just for you guys, we're going to watch this here. I'll make it full screen. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Wait a tick. What the hell am I doing? What's with this shit editing, and what the hell does this pig have to do with any of this? Let's back up a sec. Boogly boogly, Rustoids. This is your favorite fat guy Buddha here, and I just wanted to take a minute and say thanks for watching this thing. It's my first crack at a Rust cinematic short, so go a little easy on the big guy, would you? I also want to tell you that this entire video was filmed. It was my first crack at a cinematic Rust video. Wise Dragons has several Rust servers to fit all tastes, including PvP, PvE, and a mix of the two, with some pretty awesome VIP perks as well. Be sure to check the links below and come join me, would you? Thanks again for watching. Happy holidays, and enjoy the video.
Ding, Roger, done. Ding, Roger, done. Ding, Roger, done. Ding, Roger, done.
Jesus, 2 years ago, y'all. Years ago. Safety word is banana. So the say and the slay and the presents, that is something that happens in Rust every Christmas. Presents drop on the ground for you to break open and loot, and Santa will come drop presents. Get off my lawn. And just like that, Santa saved Exclusive and Rust. All right. Pretty awesome, huh? Okay, server should be about done loading up. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, it'd help if I connected, huh? Would help if I connected my Archon. Looks like... Jesus Christ, the CPU is stuck on 74%. Okay, there we go. It dropped. Looks like we might be ready. So let's go see what we got here. FileZilla. Plugins installed. Config. And okay, wait a second. Let's see. Rules GUI. There it is. There's that one. And I wonder if the info one is in data. Oh, we have a rules GUI data though too that we need to grab. That's weird. Oh, and Quest too. Oh man, that's a whole folder. That's a whole folder. So let's do this. Create directory. Okay, we'll move this down. Maybe. Okay, data. Quests. Okay. Let's see what we got. You should get back to work. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to try to do some more. I'm going to try to do another one for Christmas, maybe one for Halloween. It is fun making those cinematic videos. Installed. So, config. Okay, so this is our standard config. So these are all... Okay, so use of bots, third-party software, bugs. Pretending to be a member of administration, perfect. Fraud or other dishonest actions, flooding, flaming, spam, printing in capital letters, caps lock, creating obstructions for others, griefing, bullying, advertising, political propaganda, racism, failure to comply, lands you in prison, continue to break the rules will land you, it will catch you a ban. I'm going to say catch. Display on every connection. We're going to go false. That should save it. That should do the one time. So when someone says, when someone says they agree, it should make them do it just once. So I am going to go over here, and I'm going to change our background. Let me find a good background here. I'm going to upload one here. Server images. No. Maybe it's over here. Oh, it is. Okay, so we'll choose this one. Hopefully that's not too long. That won't break it. All right, that one should be good for now. Background image, true. All right, we've saved that one. Now let's open data. Let's see what we got here. Okay. All right, so the data, Tanner will show us which, by Steam ID, who's seen and agreed to the rules. All right, see, this is the one that, this is the one that's going to be, okay. Item names are already there. Quest vendors. We don't have any vendors yet, so we're going to have to do that. And player progress. Okay, so I'm going to need to mess with this a little bit because it's going to tell us if I go over to the mod documentation. There is a bit of setup, so editing item names, chat commands, opens the quest menu. Quest NPC used to register an NPC vendors. Requires you start the process through the menu. You may also assign a name to the NPC by adding the name after the command NPC/name. Okay. So basically what has to happen here is I have to add quests in game. So let me just go over here and double check. Let me re-upload the ones that I edited here. Config. Where the fuck's the plugin config? Plugins. There it is, config. No, that ain't it. Oxide, there it is, right there, config. Okay. Rules.gui. We're gonna change that one. We're gonna go over here to our control panel and double check that config file. Make sure it's saved. Release .oxide/config/ rules.gui. Yep, it's saved. Okay. So I'm going to restart the server, and then we're going to go log on and check this out. So we gotten a good bit done today. For those of you that stick around to the end of the stream here, I'm gonna treat you guys to a nice little fireworks show in Rust and show you how awesome the fireworks are. And what I'm going to do with that is on such a small, minuscule scale of what I plan to do for an automated fireworks show in the game. A young kid voice, my dad owned Microsoft, he'll kick you from Rust. You know how many times I've heard that stuff? What song? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure which song you were talking about. Unfortunately, Pretzel doesn't tell me what I played before, only what's playing now. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. I've heard, man, I'll tell you what, there was one dude who called me all kinds of racist names because I asked him to stop spamming recruiting for his Roblox server community in the Cuffs Discord. And then he had told me that he was a member of the Worldwide Gaming Commission and that all my gaming license had been removed. Shit you not. Shit you not. And he said some awful things to me after that. Like I have to do with some of the riding mowers I get from people. Are you a small engine repair guy or power equipment repair, Tommy? What's taking so long here? Okay, we're still loading. And see, now because we added these mods, we're up to 96,000 entities. How crazy is that? Yeah, the Worldwide Gaming Foundation or something. Yeah, apparently I'm streaming and playing games illegally because I lost my license. Why did it disconnect on me? I don't get it. It does that sometimes. Did the server go down? It did. What happened? I don't know. I must have hit something because the server went down on me. That's why Archon disconnected. There we go. All right, it had to reboot again for some reason. I don't see any errors though. All the mods seem to load fine. Well, the reason I ask is because 6 years ago now. Yeah, 6 years ago. 2014, I had started working at a power equipment dealership and repair shop. And I started at $9 an hour counter help seasonal. And before the season was up, I was full-time. By the beginning of 2015, I had become the general manager of sales and service. So I just thought that was interesting that you mentioned that, and that's what I used to do. I thought that was kind of interesting. Are we good now? I don't understand. Okay, what's going on here? Do I got to close out my Archon again? Let me just close it out. It might be glitched. Actually, copy that link. We're going to go do that in our browser now. Thanks to Tanner. We'll try this now. Oh, this is pretty fucking sick, Tanner. Pretty slick. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, dude. Connected. Where does it show the console? Huh, I don't see a console here. Oh, here we go. Duh. Okay, let's check it for item definitions. It should be up now. There it is. That's awesome, Tanner. That is awesome, dude. What's up, Storm? How you doing, man? How you doing? While we're waiting, we'll get a little respect going for all the channel members that are here today. Quest is giving errors. I wonder why. Let me look at that. Oh, yeah, it is. Big time, dude. Big time. Okay. Well, the quest may take a little work. We knew that, though. I'm doing okay, man. I can't complain. I'm hanging out with friends. We're getting some stuff done here. Ba, 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 ba. Well, that's cool that it didn't crash the server, though. I wonder if it went through that because there are no quest ID numbers right now. Because it shouldn't be looking for somebody else's quest ID numbers for their files, because it generated all those files the first time I ran the server with the plugin installed. Pretzel Rocks sucks. I've come to that conclusion. I've come to that conclusion. Yeah, it's a single. Well, there's a few different ones, but there's only like 3. But it may be in there. But dude, fucking skin changer's working. That's awesome, dude. I like the way it works too, considering it's a very lightweight plugin. You just have to put stuff in your hotbar in order to skin it. Is all. The only problem with that, Tanner, is we can't stop people from applying skins that we don't approve of, right? Like if we want to use all custom skins, without Skinbox, we can't lock those down. If any skin that's got any ID, approved or not, people can use it. So we're gonna have to tell people that using approved skins with the skin changer is against the rules, and they'll catch a ban for that because Face Punch has specifically said that they're not designed, they're not intended. They're tolerating all the skin change mods, as long as we don't use the ones that are officially in the game. I'm glad you like it, Tommy. I was going to do this anyways, and lately, like, my content schedule has changed, and my day-to-day schedule being like the home teacher for my son during the day. So, and I have to get this stuff done, so it's slowly evolving to where, like, during the... Oh, look at that. Look at that. It fucking works. That's awesome. It works. So the skin, that works. Okay, I don't want that. I want permissions, group permissions, admin. Okay, so they must be chat commands. Let me look at quests over here. Yeah, chat commands. Q/Q. Oh, there we go. Okay. Create a quest. Kill. Follow the instructions given by typing in chat. To proceed, enter the name of your new quest. Kill bears. I did. Do I gotta go /Q? Let's see. There's Tanner saying hello from the console. Okay. Try this again. Create a quest. Kill. Proceed, enter the name of your new quest. So it says... Oh, /quest. Let's try that. Okay, that's unknown command. But it doesn't tell me. Proceed, enter the name of your new quest in chat. But it just tells me, so... Unknown command quest. I don't think that's going to be it, though. That's going to open up the quest menu. See? Huh. Oh, that didn't work. See, it doesn't, it's not working. To edit, remove quest, K. Okay, so it says it does not require a slash in front of it when you're creating, so that should be it. Let me try. I wonder. See, it doesn't even work right. There's no kill quests. I don't get it. Okay, so I wonder. There should be some permissions for this. I don't see it though. I don't see any. Okay, so quest is going to take some time then. I got to figure out what's up with that because it's not working the way it should. There's the boat out again. Okay, let me try something else. Dash quest. We'll just call this Fred. Unable to find valid NPC. Okay. All right, something's up with this. I've got to figure out what's causing it. So quest is going to take some time, but everything else that we set out to do today is working. So I'm going to call that successful. So I'm going to do this the easy way. Forgive me, Tanner. It's just to save time. I know we said we weren't going to do this. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That should be enough. Oops. Oh no! All right, that should get them all. Whoops. So we'll treat you guys to a little bit of a fireworks show at the end here, like I promised. How cool is that? So one of these days, I'm going to do a live stream after I've gotten a chance to set up a huge automated show. Not bad. And then when you're done, these will all just disappear. How cool is that? Not bad, not bad. Oh yeah, check this shit out. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. I can't show you third person too well. But at night, this shirt glows. I don't know if you can see that. The shirt actually glows in the dark at night. But I have no way of showing you that unless somebody else was here to wear one, so. But it does glow in the dark. All right, so. Turn on some candles. All right, I think that's going to do it. We've been going for almost 2 hours. I've gotten everything done I needed to get done. The only thing left to do is to figure quests out, but I think we're going to do that after the wipe tomorrow. I've got to save some things over so we're ready, and then tomorrow we'll wipe it, and the next time we stream from this server, it will be fully ready to go, and folks can join it. So if you play Rust, or you've been thinking about it, and you're interested in playing on this server, go to the website link below, join the Discord, and we'll get you in there. We'll get you added to the whitelist and all that. I love you guys. Thank you, Madeline and Washo, for your awesome super chats today. I love seeing all you guys here. Rye, are you streaming? Is Onyx streaming? You got a raid to send somebody? Let's see what Rise says here. I don't think I'll be on Twitch tonight. We'll see how I feel. If I do, we'll probably play Red Dead or something like that. But we'll see. I might take the night off and just actually get some sleep tonight. So we'll see what Rise says here. If he's going to stream, or I know Onyx mentioned to stream. If you've got that info, Rye, post a link, man. I'm glad you guys liked it, man. I hope you enjoyed that little Rust cinematic video. You're not streaming? You'll do an ATS convoy tomorrow. Well, there you go. Is Onyx have one set up? Have you been talking to him at all? I haven't been in the Discord, so I don't know. I guess he says it's going to have to be tomorrow at best. He's got stuff to do. So, all right. Well, there you go. So, watch the Discord. Watch Twitter. I'll post if I'm going live tonight on Twitch. Otherwise, I'll probably be back tomorrow because I would love to stream and show you guys what we go through for wipe day when we have to wipe the server. So, and some exciting things coming in Rust. They've got a mixing table. They've got an armored passenger apartment for the modular cars, and we haven't even started doing content on those yet much. So, good stuff coming this week. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and may the Lord bless you and keep you guys happy, healthy, and safe. Wash your hands. Tell the people you love them that you love them. Don't ever miss a chance to do that, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.